4 years to the day after Donald Trump, then the host of Celebrity Apprentice, fired Marilu Henner.
I know.
What happened?
He became president of the United States.
Unrelated.
Like totally unrelated.
What did you think leading up to that?
Which part? Like his campaign and stuff?
Yes.
Well, he's such a character, you know. I mean, he's such a character, and he's broken the fourth wall of politics. And I remember last time I was on the show, you guys were asking me about him, and he wasn't even our president yet,
right.
You know.
He was running.
He was
Did
running.
it surprise you? A lot of people were shocked that he was running. People did not expect him to win.
Yeah,
and then he did.
I was surprised that he wanted. Well, not surprised that he wanted to run, because he's going to try things like that. But and he succeeded. I was surprised that he won. I was. But he's so different than anything else that we had seen that it was like just, people wanted John Wayne, and they got him.
He's a disruptor. That's what
he's a disruptor.
doing.
Yeah, for sure. No, he's a character. He's a real character.
What do you do? You have been in the business for a long time.
Mm-hmm. I've done everything.
What's the key to longevity in this business?
Oh, well, thank you, first of all, for the compliment. I think more than anything else is you have to constantly, do a lot of different things.
Reinvent
Find out what
yourself?
it's not even a reinvention, because, it's not like it's not like I'm not acting anymore. I'm just about to go off and do 2 movies on next Tuesday. But it's just finding what you like to do, having a great passion for it, and then just focusing and doing it. I knew I wanted to write books. I knew I wanted to be in the health field.
Did you know at an early age that you wanted to be an actress? Or
3 years old.
Wow.
Actually, 2.5. I got on stage on a father and daughter breakfast, and I made people laugh, and I started to sing, and I just loved that feeling, and that was it.
Cool. What have you learned? What advice do you have for us?
For you guys or for actors?
For anyone watching.
For anybody, I think, they always say, be yourself or whatever. I auditioned for 40 commercials when I was here in New York starting out, and I didn't get any of them. And a friend of mine saw me audition, and he said, you know why? Because you're not being you. You're not bringing you're not bringing to the commercial what you could do best. You're like being somebody else when you walk into that room. And then the next time I did something that was very me, and always tried to find that little different thing, and then just ended up doing 72 of them in a very short period of time. Wow. But so I think actors, they think like, so-and-so, I have to be like that person, or I have to be like that person.
But that doesn't make you stand out then.
Yeah, doesn't make you, and also constantly improve yourself. It's like, this is such a perfect time of year to be saying, I should be doing different things for myself. And we get like a nice little clean slate to be able to, try different things.
Is there something you haven't done that you want to do?
Well, let's see, now that I'm ringing the NASDAQ bell tomorrow
What's
for
left?
Youngevity, what's left? I don't know.
Cross that off the list.
Well, Janice asked you about longevity. What about Youngevity?
Youngevity. Oh, my gosh, this company is so great, because it's like one-stop shopping for everything that you need for health. And when you have that all in one place, you know that we've all done the homework for you, so you can go there and you can get the right supplements. I have a great supplement that I worked with them on called Synaptive, which is for brain health, because everybody is losing their brains because we've all gotten so lazy with our smartphones. We don't think of any. I asked somebody the other day what their phone number was. They had to look it up on their smartphone. What's happened to our brains?
The phone's
our memories?
smart. We're not.
I know. It's terrible. And we don't tax ourselves enough. We've all become a little bratty, about stuff.
You've always been interested in your own health. You stopped drinking milk in the 70s.
Yeah,
that's
I did.
Before everyone else, really.
I know. And
How
I was
did you know?
I lost my parents very young. My father was 52. I was 17 at the time. He died of a massive heart attack that just wiped him out immediately. My mother died of arthritis when I was 25. Well, I just turned 26. Rheumatoid arthritis. Complications. She lost the upper vertebrae of her spine. It disintegrated and shifted out of position. And as a result, she ended up paralyzed from the neck down. And she just ended up. My mother was a dancing teacher who was teaching dancing in December, went to bed with the flu in January, brutal Chicago winter, so she ended up in the hospital in February, had her leg amputated in April, and died in May. And when she was suffering in the hospital, I made a vow to myself that if she gets out of here alive, I'm going to learn everything I can about the human body and save her. And if she dies, I'm going to learn everything about the human body and save myself and my brothers and sisters.
What have you learned then? What did you cut out?
Dairy was one of the first things. Well, dairy meat, I wrote a book about it years ago called Total Health Makeover, and it started with, first thing I cut out was Tab, because I was
Tab is back.
Tab, Is it?
really?
Tab is back.
What?
Tab is
Oh my
back.
gosh, it
Maybe
shouldn't be.
different ingredients.
Tab shouldn't be back.
Different ingredients?
No, that's crazy.
So you cut out tab.
I cut out tab.
milk,
I cut
dairy.
out sugar. I cut out, refined sugar. I cut out meat because once you cut out meat and sugar, they sort of work together because they're both extreme foods. And I just kept, after a while, like chicken tasted funny, and pretty soon, shellfish tasted funny. But the single greatest thing I did for my health was giving up dairy products because it just changed my face, my body, my digestion, my silhouette, everything.
So
And
what do you eat?
I eat a lot of vegetables. I eat a lot of, beans, legumes. I eat a lot of, I have brown rice. I have quinoa. I learn to love the food that loves you.
So you didn't cut out the carbs?
No, not at all. No.
What about a glass of wine?
Fat works on a carbohydrate.
Yeah, what
plane.
about a glass of
Yeah,
wine?
see, now let's get together on
Yeah,
that.
no, I am a sake and tequila drinker.
Okay.
I like
Oh,
those.
great.
They are from
You
Grace.
changed your liquor.
Yeah. Wine like hurts my face the next day. It feels like all the liquids in my face are like glue.
But
I don't-
sake.
Sake's great. But I'm doing dry January. I'm not drinking during January. So I kind of give it up during January. Because
that
I'm not a
every
big drinker that and Lent. Yeah, depending. Such a Catholic schoolgirl. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
amazing. Yeah. But yeah, so little things. I'm always looking for little ways because you want to up your game.
Yeah.
You want to feel better. You want to take your supplements. You want to take the different things that you do that make you feel better.
How's your husband doing? Because I know he's
He's
diagnosed,
great.
right? With
he was
cancer?
diagnosed with double cancers. We reconnected almost 15 years ago. We knew each other in college at the University of Chicago. He was my roommate's boyfriend. But after 30 years, the girlfriend code, that's over. So we reconnected 15 years ago, and first couple months of our relationship, he was diagnosed with cancer. Yeah. I got to thank you guys. We came on your show for the book tour almost 2 years ago. The day we were on Fox and Friends, it went to #1 on Amazon out of over 2 million books.
Yeah.
Wow.
They ran out of books. They ran out of
sold
books.
They're gonna run out again.
No. They didn't sell. No, we didn't sell 2 million books. There were 2 million books on Amazon, and we went to #1 because of Fox and Friends. And everybody said it was because of you.
I don't
Yeah.
think restocked.
Our viewers
Well,
are
they had to. They are.
Marilu Henner, good luck ringing the
Thank
bell
you.
tomorrow at the NASDAQ. We'll be
It's
watching.
a push button. It's like this. It's on a
You'll
It's like fun. Ding, 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 ding. YGYI. Stock tip of the year. Trust me. And I know.
You got to go on Stuart Varney now.
Okay.
See you tomorrow, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Tomorrow's Wednesday.